Hi, this is podcast Open Up Ukrainians, and today we are having a new guest. This is a psychologist. Her name is Svitlana, and she really wants to introduce herself. Hi, Svitlana. What would you like to share about yourself today?
Hi, it's nice to talk to you. I'm a psychologist, as you said. I'm 24 and I work in positive psychotherapy approach, my favorite one. So I'm really excited to talk to you today and to discuss something related to psychology, actually, because as you may know, it's my favorite topic.
Thank you for coming and thank you for sharing this passion with us. It's actually an interesting question. What is so appealing for you in psychology? You said that you like this topic, and I get the idea of liking something, but why exactly?
Psychology combines a complex things that I enjoy. Firstly, I really like change. I thrive change, and um, psychology as a field, as like science, gives an opportunity to learn, to explore, to study something new. It has lots of approaches, techniques, methods, and the choice is huge, and that's why it never gets boring for me.
I
So,
see.
secondly, I I really like people and working with clients. Like every client is unique, like a different planet, a whole new world for me, and we can each session is different, each topic is new for me. So communication, uh, that's my favorite part, because we can we can interact with others, and I feel pretty confident about myself in such conditions, and I think it's really great when you can feel confident at what you do.
Yeah, I totally agree with this point, and I truly believe that people who love what they are doing are a lot happier comparing with people who do things that are just important, just financially good for them, because this emotional part of your work, it's really significant.
Mhm.
I see why you like psychology, but what about people who have never tried this approach and whose life still doesn't know what it feels like to work with tricky questions and deep topics? What would you recommend to people who have never tried therapy?
If there is a person who never considered even going to therapy, I would actually just ask him, um, how can he manage his life so well so he doesn't even want to try therapy, because that's great. But we know that there are people who may be afraid or unsure to go to psychologists. And in this case, I would advise to start with something simple, like just trying to listen to yourself more, asking yourself questions like, how do I feel? What I want, or what I think in this situation, like analyzing and paying attention to your feelings and emotions, because they are really valuable. And it's good to know something about yourself, and
Yeah.
be aware of yourself in different situations.
Yeah, however simple that sounds, I know for a fact that it's not simple at all.
Like
As
always.
yeah, as they say, the simplest things are the most difficult to conduct, and vice versa. If it's difficult to explain or the concept is not clear, probably it's something not very complicated, but just not properly thought of. Yeah, I see.
Some people just they don't need it, and that's okay. That's totally normal. But for some people who maybe mostly feel down or sad or like stuff like that, mostly negative, that's a good way to start. Just paying more attention to yourself, like listening to yourself.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you for this recommendation. And I believe, I believe that knowing where to start from can lead towards better results in the future. So it's a good start to know what to start with. But there is one more question that I'm really interested in. If not psychology, what would you do? Because you're so passionate about it. Is there something else that you would like trying?
I actually would like to know that also. That's a difficult question for me. In high school, I've already known that I'm going to be a psychologist and what I'm going to do in life, and I never even considered other options for myself. So, but I know myself good enough like my strength, for instance, good organizational skills or my ability to speak confidently in front of an audience, and my ability to explain something complex in simple words. So maybe in the future or like in other universe, I would be a lecturer or teacher or professor someday. I don't know.
I think you would do a perfect professor. Just probably some glasses to finish the look. No, I know that it's a stereotype, but still, people in glasses do look more serious than people without glasses. I don't know what to
Used
do
to
with
wear
that.
them. But before I had this surgery, eye surgery, and my sight is well, so it's 100%. So I don't want glasses anymore.
Yeah.
I got rid of them.
Okay. Then sorry for this inappropriate suggestion. Yeah, seems like you know yourself really well. And then the next question won't be a problem to you. What gives you the feeling of support these days? What gives you the feeling of certainty? Like what calms you down in these conditions?
No, actually, nothing special here. Like everyone else, I enjoy spending time with my family, close people, friends, and my work gives me stability because I have this like routine. Uh, Also, my hobbies are always changing. For now, it's like my dance classes, and I feel really grateful to have this opportunity to stay at home and to live my life the way I used to live it before war happened. And even in these situations of uncertainty, I can be like at home, where is my place of power place.
Oh, yeah, actually, I get it. And I believe that a lot of things that you've just enumerated, people used to take for granted, such as just work or just being at home, just having a possibility to contact friends, to see relatives, to spend some time together with beloved ones. And nowadays it's different. And this is about true values. Again, getting back to the topic, it's about values of each person.
Yeah, and it's actually like you asked me before about taking care of your psychological health and knowing your values or even your strength or what gives you this feeling of support. Also, it's a good way how to start to care about your psychological health, because this knowledge about ourselves is like the most important knowledge of our life.
Yeah. It's cool that nowadays it's possible to get to know ourselves better, because previously, like when we used to be students, all of us, we studied subjects, information, facts, but not ourselves. And university generally gives also this possibility to study something that is outside, not inside. Yeah, we are lucky that we have this opportunity.
Like it's like you're telling about my clients, because it's like adults who already graduated and they have like this family work, routine, and at this period of their life they have this moment, this opportunity to explore themselves, to get to know themselves better, and that's a really great thing to do for all of us.
Agreed, can't agree more. And the last question is something that is really interesting for me, because I love the topic of books. And so the question goes like this: what is your favorite book, if there is any, and why?
Actually, I don't have favorite books, because my choice always depends on my mood, and I just know my preferences. I mean, genres of books, like non-fiction or sci-pop or like professional literature, and I really like to read books written by psychologists, psychotherapists, or psychoanalytics. Maybe because I am one of them.
That
But
could be the reason.
but they give me a lot of inspiration on some level. I don't know in how to explain this. And also it's good to me to stay in context. That's why I read books that are popular at the moment. I mean, like this book now, Choice by Edith Eger. Actually, a really good one. I really recommend to read it.
Okay, so actually we've got 3 recommendations from you. First recommendation was about getting to know yourself better, paying attention to yourself if you want to take care of your psychological health. Second was about getting to know more about your values, again, as some kind of support for yourself. And the third is about the book called Choice. Thank you. It seems like the interview was really, really complete with practical things and just things that we discussed about our preferences and things that are important in life. It was such a pleasure.
Yeah, I had a really good time. So thank you for having me.
Thank
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, likewise. Have a wonderful day and take care. Bye.
You too. Bye.